everybody. How are you doing on this lovely Monday night, January the 12th? Angela, how can we be at halfway through January already?
I don't know.
It seems insane. Everybody, my name's Kevin Hughes. I am the medium. This lovely girl on this side of me, nope, that side over there, on that side of me, her name is Miss
Messy
Angela
hair.
Clement from Awaken. What is it? Awaken.
Awaken your soul's journey.
I'll never get it right, hon.
It's a big title.
It is. It is. You know what I thought, and I think I mentioned to this to you last night before we fell asleep, was we need to tell our stories because we haven't told our stories um, together like this. So I'm going to let you start and give us your elevator pitch on how you became who you are and where you are now.
Whew. Well, I was a school principal. It started out that way. I was in education, and I met my husband Blaine actually at my graduation.
Ooh,
hmm And we were married 35 years.
wow.
And yeah, and so we raised two children in the little small village of Valmarie. And we were poised and ready to retire, starting to think about where we would travel and what we would do. And he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. That was in January of 2021. And so those 10 months of chaos and confusion and fear and the unknown um, took us to October. And he
Wow.
passed away in October. In that time, we ended up moving. I ended up retiring from my position, and so it kind of set me. It kind of pulled the rug from underneath of me, and then set me on this journey to try to figure out what to do next. I mean, you completely lose your identity um, when something like that happens, and so the natural thing for me to do was to pursue energy healing because I had loved that. I hadn't dived into it really deeply at that time, but I had read a lot of books and I had done some work with the lady who had taught or had healed my son. It was a healer that had worked with my son. And so I took a class in energy healing, learned some new modalities, and then she encouraged me to hold an online summit. And I decided it would be about grief. And at the same time, I had found my grief coach and I was working with her and a lot of other energy healers for support. Um, and I ended up doing that online summit. And then it turned into three more. And it turned into a support group. And it turned into a book. And it turned into what I'm doing now. So a lot has happened in the last 5 years, I guess. There's been a
Five
lot of
years.
things that have taken place. Yeah.
Very cool.
hmm
You know what? I did a healing session with Kim
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson, and she channels it. Then she sends you the recording, and I listened to it this afternoon. And she talked about tragedy becoming a blessing, and that's her big story. Because, like you, she went through something horrific, and she lost her son. And through that, she got the blessing of moving into this spiritual world, similar to what you did, just on a different level. As for yeah, so a lot of times when we look at grief or we look at a horrible loss, a lot of good things can come from that. Yeah, we didn't want the horrible loss to begin with, obviously, but once we realize that everything in the world happens, everything in the universe happens for a reason, here we now have this beautiful lady when she says, like, she just kind of glossed over it, so I'm not going to let her. When she talked about her support group, you guys meet every 10 to 12 days usually?
Yep, about every 10 days.
About every 10 days. I'm telling you, she's helped so many people through that. I often tell her, for every one person you help, you're helping like 100 more. And because of those 100, you're helping 100 more, and so on and so on. She's literally, folks, helped hundreds of thousands without her even knowing it. So, and then her book on top of that. If you get a chance and you're going through something of any type of grief, get her book. I don't have it because, as you can see, we look kind of different today. I'm facing the window. We're in the middle. We're leaving Calgary tomorrow morning and packing up everything we own, or I own, and bringing it down to Maple Creek, Saskatchewan, and then setting everything back up. And that's where we'll be residing from here on in. Angela, thank you for sharing. That's an amazing story. I love your story. My story, not even near as much fun as, or near as interesting. Fun, I was going to say that. It's not fun. I'm an idiot. Oh, sometimes just the my guides. Of course, I'm connected to my guides all the time. And when I say something stupid like that, they always do the same thing. They're like, really? That's what you said? I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. My story's not near as interesting, I don't think. But I'll start it when I was a youngest of 9 kids. When mom was 8 months pregnant with me, my dad, unfortunately, similar to Blaine, Angela's late husband, my dad was diagnosed with brain cancer. And shortly thereafter, it went through his body, and we lost him in the August, and then I was born in the October. I couldn't imagine losing your spouse. I couldn't imagine losing your spouse and having 9 children to raise. 4 of us were under 5 years old. I just couldn't imagine. It would have been. Anyway, as growing up, I always felt things other people didn't. I saw things other people didn't. I remember being very small, and I'd have these really vivid dreams where I would sit on these big marble, big blue building, glass blue building behind, and I'd have conversations with my dad on a regular basis. And it would just be like you and I talking now. It would be that vivid. And it was always when I was going through something or I had a question that normally you would go to your dad to ask. And I remember telling my mom about these, and she goes, "That's silly. Those are just dreams. Don't talk about them because people will think you're evil." Oh, okay. Well, I won't talk about them. So I didn't. And I mean, all through, that was probably when I was 8, when I had that, maybe 7, when I had that conversation with mom. All through the years, I would always see things, feel things other people didn't. I remember being a teenager, late teens, and seeing something, and I look over, my best buddy, Burke, who's now crossed over, he looked at me and goes, "Did you just see something?" And I was like, "You didn't, did you?" And he goes, "No." And I went, "Yeah." See? Oh. Now he's like, "Yeah, I remember that." But you bury it because you don't want to be weird. It wasn't till 2020 that through encouragement, I ended up taking a course with Ken Lewicki. And I remember that first course, I was going in because I wanted to learn how to shut this all down. I didn't want to do this anymore. And that first course, I remember it vividly, the first 10 minutes, and I sat back in my chair. It was this chair too. And I went, "Oh, I get it now. I'm not supposed to turn it off." And literally, that's when I started everything, and I ran with it. Well, I sprinted with it. And here we are. What is it now? Almost 5.5 years later. And holy, life is good. Thousands, plurals, of readings later. And it was funny when I first took Ken's courses, he teaches you to channel. And everybody else I took the course with, they were running off and they were taking Akashic Records and they were taking Reiki, and they were doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to do this too. So I went to take a Akashic Records course, and I did day one, and I was like, no. And my guides were like, you're not supposed to do that. You didn't ask. You just jumped in. And no, I'm supposed to do what I'm doing, and quite happy doing what I'm doing. And yeah, here we are, the two of us now. I always point the wrong way, that way. The two of us doing what we do. And you know what? We do this cool thing together now. It's called Healing Hearts, where we use both of our modalities, my 1, 2 modalities. Can I say? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I have a few. And Angela with her, oh, no, that way. Angela with her, all her modalities. And it's just, folks, I'm telling you, when I'm telling you, it's really powerful. Holy crap. If anybody's taken the course, jump into the chat and let people know what you thought of your reading, because I love them. I could just sit back and just feel her energy, and it would be worth every penny. It's cool. Anyway, whew, that's us. That's us in a nutshell. Every week, we are going to try to do this every Monday night. I think we've done every Monday this year so far.
Yeah.
Which is good. Next week, it's kind of dicey. We'll let you know later in the week whether we will or not. Lots of things up in the air. If not, for sure the following week. We're going to try to do it next week as well. We'll see how it goes. But as we start the show, we're not going to tell our story every time, because it takes 15 minutes away from readings. But we will always, this is something that came up yesterday, and we will always start the show with Angela pulling a card, because she does that kind of thing. And oh my goodness, what's going on? There we go. And getting a message for what we refer to as the collective. What's a collective? It's all of us. Not just our community, but society as a whole. So Angela, I'm going to shut up now, and you're going to, did you already pull the cards? How did you make that work?
Yep, I've pulled them.
Cool. Go for it.
Okay, so I pulled 3 cards, and they actually, not surprisingly, worked really well together. It started off with a card about this and that are true. And so it's a common thing in grief to think that when we are sad, we can't be happy, or when something bad happens, there can't be any good with that. It is part of our human nature to think that we can only feel one thing at a time. And so this card is all about making sure that you're giving time and energy to all of your emotions. It's about knowing that it's true that you can be really sad, and also be able to go out and enjoy yourself and have a good time as well. And so there's that. And then it rolled into a card about making sure, it was really speaking to this energy that we're having right now in the world. It's all about the chaos that's going on. And it's not only going on in the world, but it's going on within you. And I know all of us are stirring and feeling this chaotic energy, and it's really difficult to keep the fears at bay. And what this card is saying is to allow them. So at the same way as looking at this or that are true at the beginning when I was talking about, happiness and sadness, well, fear and joy are both energetic frequencies that we feel, and we have to give them their place. And so when fear comes up, you have to feel the fear. It's not very nice. we try to suppress it. I know I do. I try to push it away and just, nobody wants to feel that. But I'm finding as I lean into what I'm afraid of and I start to really look at it, it's almost like it shines a light on it and it lifts the darkness. So being able to really look at what you're afraid of instead of trying to push it away with work, with shopping, with gambling, with whatever you're going to try and numb it with, to allow yourself to feel it and really think about what you're truly afraid of. And then it rolled into a card that really talks about what the future looks like. And even though we have, I think it's kind of like kitchen renovations. You're doing your kitchen and you've got a mess. Everything's all over the place. It's absolute chaos. I think that's the way the world is right now. But we're working towards a renovation to this life, to this earth. And so we've really got to lean into that renovation. We've got to embrace it, because it is what's going to bring wonderful new things. And so it's looking towards that with gratitude for what's going to happen. Even though we maybe don't feel that right now, it's like taking time and actually sitting in silence and just allowing ourselves to think of the things that we're grateful for and move ourselves into that higher vibration and imagine what a world will be like with peace and joy and love and all of that. So that's the messages I got for the collective this week.
Goosebumps, literal goosebumps. Such a powerful message for, especially right now with everything going on. Folks, if you want to read, and we do have a couple people in the waiting room, but if you want a reading, I posted a link in the chat. I don't think you're live on your Facebook, Angela.
No,
I went and looked. I don't know why, but maybe you can go to your Facebook and post the YouTube link. Okay. So people who are going to your Facebook can see it, because I don't know why. It's weird. My Facebook went live, but yours didn't. It's weird how that worked. Don't understand it. But hey, Stacy says you would love a reading. Can you see the link? Can you see the link? I don't know what. Maybe you are live, because I think Stacy's on your Facebook. Is that not your picture on the Facebook? Can you see the chat where Stacy Jameson mentioned? Is that your picture? No, that's hers. Never mind. That's why. Never mind. All right. Never mind. Stacy, if you see the link, which hopefully you do, click that link. It'll ask you for your email. We don't get that. Nothing gets sent to you. And then you'll go into the waiting room. And when it's your turn, we'll click on you, and which would be really cool. Very, very cool. Okay. We got a couple people in the waiting room. So it's a couple of our regulars. What's going on? There we go. We're going to click here. We're going to bring Jackie.
Hello.
It's Jackie.
Yep. Just always fun to pop in and say hi to you guys. I really enjoyed the cards you read, and your stories were fun too. So
awesome.
Yeah, just for fun this week. Is it just see if there's anyone out there that has anything they want to say to me that can be said on live air.
I was like, does anybody want to say anything to Jackie out there in Facebook land or YouTube land? No, she's talking about people, the spirit world, to see if there's anybody. Who? Your guides are they're saying you're very focused and they're happy about it, but don't go overboard with your focus. Does that make sense? Remember that we still live in this world, and they want you to be able to still live in this world. So don't go overboard with, I think you're trying too hard is what they're getting at. Bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Let it
Yeah. I think that's
happen.
one of my biggest
Oh my God,
problems.
that's a message that we just keep getting.
Yeah. I think too intense, probably trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Well, we all are, right? We all want to be able to
Right.
do that extra, right?
Right.
Let it happen. Just chill
Right.
and let it happen. Angela, you have something.
Yeah, I pulled something called the dancing crane. I don't think I've ever pulled this before.
Really?
But it's about a crane that moves through the waters and the marsh, like the muddy marsh, really elegantly with a lot of grace. And so I think it's talking about when with our emotional lives, we can have times of ease and then we can have times that are more challenging. And this is like reminding you that all of it is okay. It's all okay, and you can move through all of it. I'm learning now that I have to focus more on the fact that I am a human here on this earth, but I'm so much bigger as spirit, right? And so we're just
Right.
here to enjoy this. We're really only here to enjoy this life and this
Okay.
experience.
I guess actually I never really thought of it with that perspective. That's interesting.
Yeah. And so even though, we can get caught up in it, right? We can get caught up in all of the drama that's going on
Yeah.
and the chaos. And we forget that we're just here to enjoy this. We're really just here to experience it all, get all of the experience out of it, good
Right.
and what we call bad. It's not really bad. It's just
Right.
it's just experience. Yeah.
Man,
So
that's
try to
yes.
enjoy it. Yeah.
Yes, that's pretty good. Yeah. And then I was just getting on the time thing, that there's no time on the other side. So I just read
Mhm.
something recently, and I don't recall who's who, but it was just talking about how to us it seems like a long time after our loved one transitions before you're back with them, but to them it will just seem like an instant. I don't know if that makes
Yes.
sense, but that was sort of a neat way of. So I try to think of that it's for Tom, it's only going to be an instant, and my other loved ones, but even though it feels long to me, but
Mhm.
Exists on the other side. There's no 24-hour clock, 7-day week,
right.
52 week year.
Yeah,
There's
right.
no months. There's none of that on the other side, because that's a human thing, and we think we have to have that for our brains to think properly and our body to adjust and rest, and we need a 24-hour clock, blah blah blah. On the other side, you got to remember, we leave this behind. Our soul crosses over, and our soul retains every action, every emotion, everything we've ever done in this lifetime. It retains it. Away we go back there. We leave all the ugly stuff, the human stuff, diseases. It was funny. I listened to something the other day, and they were going on and on about how there is no drama on the other side, because that's a human thing. So when a lot of times we, as a medium, I'll get a client and they'll be like, well, my family's fighting over the money. What does mom think? Mom doesn't care. and it's like, I get it so bluntly. It's like, we don't care. It doesn't matter. Money is nothing to us over here. So how could I care? There isn't any of that. There's no anger. It's not existent over there. There's no jealousy. The human emotions like those aren't in existence over there. So they have happiness. That's it. So remember, when, as Angela was saying, when we come here, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to love it. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, good to see you too.
You betcha.
you too.
Take care.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Whew. I love those messages. That gets me going. Holy, we got a whole person here, I think. Yeah, let's go there. Bunk. Miss caught her before she knew it. Oh, she's busy. What is she doing? Stacy, you're live on the air. She's putting headphones in. We're going to let Stacy put headphones in. And we're going to go to Jen. There we go, Jen. Blomp. Jen.
Hey, Jen. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, before we go to Jen, I know this is so unprofessional, but we're not professional on this darn thing anyways. Angela, you have to look at your Snapchat on your phone because you have to say hi to somebody. Hi,
Oh.
Cece.
Oh.
Private joke. Jen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Where are you tuning in from?
South of Tompkins, Saskatchewan.
Tompkins, is that close to where I'm moving there, Angela?
Yes, that's very close, actually.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Now, obviously, you two know each other.
Yes, we do. Yes. Jen lived in Val-Marie
Oh, nice.
and went to school there. And her mom and I were our best friends. And
Oh.
we used to have wing nights together with Richard and Angie, her mom and dad. And yeah, we've known each other for quite a while, actually.
As
Yeah.
long as I know.
Yeah, exactly.
And I babysat for you.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
You
Yeah.
what?
Babysat for me.
Oh, nice. Who is your mom's still with us?
Yeah.
Who's the lady on the other side who's giving me the motherly? And it's probably grandma. Is there a grandma on the other side?
Yeah, both grandmas.
Okay, there's on your mom's side, maybe your dad's side. I'm gonna say mom. Was she very motherly towards you? Like she's giving me
Yeah.
like the real motherly feel to her.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
they both were.
Okay, this is on mom's side. What was her name?
Beatrice.
Thank you. I giggle. I had a cousin. Her name was Beatrice, and I called her Biddy B. It was
Oh,
just a little loving nickname I had for her. So when you said Beatrice, I giggled. How long ago did Grandma pass away?
I think it was around 2012.
It's been a while. She watches over you a lot. Like she is around you. She's the one that you see on your left-hand side sometimes. This is how it happens to me when this happens. I will be like, did someone just walk by that window? I'm up 10 floors. Nobody's going to be walking by the window, but you know what I mean. It's that, what? Do you ever get that?
Sometimes.
That's Grandma. She's like, yes, she does. Tell her it's me. She's very forceful. Like she's very like, she's in my face. Know that she's not missing anything. That's a big thing I get a lot in my readings is, oh, they're missing everything. Like they weren't here for my wedding. They weren't here for the birth of my children. Yeah, they were in a more intimate way than if they still had flesh and bone. When we started the show, I said we leave our flesh and bone behind. So as a spirit, they can come back and forth. And she sees. Do you have children?
No.
Who's
Not
the little
human
one?
children.
Is there little ones around you? Who has the little ones around you?
My brothers. They all have kids.
Thank you. Yeah. That's showing me little ones. And I was like, she's seen all the little ones. So know that she doesn't miss anything. And of course, she absolutely adores you. Are you the only girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in mom's.
In mom's side. Yeah.
Yeah. I have two other girl cousins on mom's side.
She adores you. I'll just leave it with that. But Angela, you have something.
Yeah. So a couple of things came up. One of them is saying that this is a time for you to just spend um, quiet time, maybe creative time, like spending time just contemplating and reflecting on life. It's not really a time to get busy and start a new project. It's what I call that sacred pause. It's like the time in between, there's going to be a transition. You're going to start into something new. And this particular card is saying it's like a soul awakening. It's like reawakening to what you truly love. And sometimes we get kind of lost in life. We kind of start pursuing the job and we're trying to do all the things that we were told to do. We go to school, we get a job, we buy a house, we do all those things, and we kind of lose what we really love to do. And so this is a time for you to really reflect on that. And a good way to do that is to do creative things. Like you can take up any kind of creative venture. Even cooking is a creative thing to do. And it takes your mind off the daily routines and things and just allows it to just reflect on where you are and where you want to go from here. And so this is what we call the sacred pause. It's not a time to get, start anything. It's a time to just think about what's next and to just allow yourself to be in that energy. And sometimes it's hard when we are told to not do something because we're always told we should be doing something. And so it's hard to sit. I know, because I'm that person. I get it.
Pot.
But yeah. Yeah. But truly, some type of soul awakening is happening, and it's just a realization of who you truly are on this earth and what bigger things are out there that you just maybe didn't. You're starting to remember. I'll put it that way. Okay. You're starting to remember.
Don't be surprised. I'm tuned into your guides now. Don't be surprised if probably, I'm going to say midway through this first quarter, you have this passion drive to figure out what's out there. Mm-hmm. The same kind of drive that hit both of us, where we were like, we know there's something, we need to figure it out. 2026 is going to play a big role in that spiritual journey for you. So and let it happen.
I've been thinking about it lately.
Yeah, I could feel it. It's like, it's that real, a lot of people come on the show and they just want loved one readings. Yeah, it could be a loved one. Okay, there's your loved one. See ya. Other ones like yourself, Jen. Yeah, you need a push. you need that. You're standing on the side of the cliff of spirituality, and you're leaning. Oh no, it's too weird. It's not. No, it's too weird. You need, just like I did. I needed that kick in the butt and to move forward. So, take this as your kick in the butt. Do some reading. There's all kinds of great books. Trying to think of her name. Shar Golis, I think it is. Are You Psychic is a great book. Amazing book. It'd be a good one for you to start with. Awesome, young lady.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you.
Yes, it's good to see you again. We'll talk to you soon.
You bet. Bye.
Bye. Whew. Holy. Can you see the number of people in our waiting room there, huh?
No, I can't see any of that.
No, it's crazy. Crazy. Oh, okay. Let's try. We did Jen, didn't we? It was Stacy. My phone's ringing. Stacy, are you there now? Now we're just seeing a ceiling. Stacy. Hello. Well, we're going to put Stacy back in the room. and I'll keep an eye on her camera, and hopefully she comes back. Narissa, turn your camera on. Narissa. No, Narissa. We're not batting. We're not doing very
I'm
good.
looking at the chat and I see Everett would like a reading.
Yes.
Did you see the link?
Everett is easy.
There.
Mr. Easy to me. How are you, sir?
It's been so well. You
Oh,
know, I mean, I don't know if you remember. I think at one time I gave you a reading.
I think you did. You and
You were
Graham.
you were sick. Yes.
Yes.
Actually, that was one of the first times I had ever really got with. I really don't do it much, and I've, you know,
That was a long time ago. I think that's back when I had COVID.
yes,
Was it not?
it was, and your wife.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, that was back 2021.
Yep.
Time goes by too quick. Now, where are you tuning in from? You're down in where?
Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Virginia Beach, Virginia. We went to the Dominican and we met the coolest couple from Virginia. It was Virginia, wasn't it, Angela?
Yeah, I think so. Mhm.
Yeah, it was. Cool couple from Virginia. It was funny because when I met them, I automatically thought of you. It was like, oh, yeah, I know somebody
Really?
from there. I remembered. My guides are like, you didn't remember anything. We gave you that. I'm like, yeah, okay. So guides, I just go into it and I say, oh, our guides, I know you know this, but there's a lot of people listening that probably don't know. But we all have what I refer to as spirit guides. They were members of your spirit family or your soul family on the other side. And they agreed to kind of come with you on this journey of human life with flesh and bone. And they would remain in spirit and they would try to guide us. I use the word try because most of us don't tune in. And even when we do, we don't always listen. So I'm tuned into Easy's guides, and your main guide, really wants you to know that you did take that pause already. 2026 is going to accelerate for you. It's going to go quickly. Be prepared. You're going to get all kinds of feelings, and you're going to get all kinds of, I call them downloads, intuition, whatever we want to call them. They really want you to start using them again. It's important, especially right now. It's so important that those of us who have chosen to hone the skill or tune in as I call it, the satellite, to really let it fly, because man, we need more positivity out in the world, as you know.
Yes. For sure. And I don't know if United States is still annexing Canada or not.
We won't let you. Your hockey team's not good. Your hockey team's not good enough to be called Canadian. So, Angela, you have something for Mr. Easy.
Yeah, it's this card is all about faith and moving mountains. And there's some people think that their prayers aren't being heard. But this card is just like a reassurance that your prayers are being heard, and that it's talking about keeping your focus on service and gratitude and being fully present in the moment with the relationships around you and enjoying those fully and continually focusing on what you're grateful for. And that is the kind of vibration and energy that will bring in more joy, more fulfilling relationships, fulfilling life in general. So that's what I pulled for you.
That's awesome.
Well, that sounds good. But,
Sure.
but Kevin, excuse me. You are correct, though. I have not been tuning into my guides like I should. I know with my Reiki practice, actually it's Reiki and not Reiki. We all call it Reiki, but it's truly Reiki with an L. But I was been doing, they call healing hands. Really, I practice for animals and really don't use people.
That's okay. The animals need you.
Animals need it too.
Yeah,
Probably need it more than us.
My spirit guides have told me I'm supposed to help those that can't help themselves. So, do I work on people? Yes, I do, but
yeah,
not as a profession, and I don't need the money to, get by and all. So,
yeah,
it helps me work with this healing hands, which is a group of people, and then we have a medium also that she oversees it. And,
nice.
So that's nice.
Get back to it.
Yeah, that
They need
that whole
you.
service piece is important. Yeah.
100%, sir. Okay, keep in touch. Let us know what you're doing.
I will try. Yeah, I was. I guess it didn't dawn on me that I needed to click on your link. And I finally figured that out.
Hey, I'm not, if I didn't have my son, I wouldn't know how to do any of this. He has taught me it all. So now we can go forth and teach others.
Well, I thank you very much. It's good that, you tuned in correct though there.
Cool.
Kevin.
Keep in touch, my buddy.
All right. Thank you much.
Okay, take care. Blinder of these. Let me see who's got their camera on. Who's got their camera on? Who's got their camera on? Yep, there you go. Stacy now has her camera on. I can see her wave. So we're gonna bring.
Hello?
Hello, young.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, my granddaughter stole my microphone, so it wasn't the camera. It was I had no mic.
Oh, I know. We saw the camera. The camera was looking at the ceiling. Now, where are you tuning in from?
Granddaughter is Edmonton.
Edmonton? Oh, we won't hold that. I mean, I'm from Calgary. We won't hold that against you.
Oh, we love Calgary. Come on, it's only on hockey and football. There's a difference.
There you go. Hey, how are we connected to? Who do you know that knows me? Look at the face.
I'm not sure.
Okay, we are connected somehow. Somebody you're close to knows me well. So, interesting. They're not showing me, but they're saying that you and I are connected, which is cool. Male on the other side. I want to go even. So that's usually sibling, cousin, or a friend. Recent.
Sister, no males. I mean, sister, nephew.
Nephew?
Nephew?
What's the name of the nephew? I want to check.
Jonathan.
How long ago did he cross over?
7 years now.
No. This is recent. I'm going to say within the last couple years, no more than 5. I'm going to say even shorter than 5. Female. No, male. Sorry, male.
I don't have anyone other than
Weird.
my sister.
Angela, you go ahead. I'm going to tune in.
You going to tune in some more? Do you follow your intuition, Stacy?
I can feel energy really well. I seem to be able to slide into the Akashic records better than I can channel and pick up my own guides. I could tell anyone what type of job they should do in their life.
Nice.
I'm
You should
great
be-
for outside the box jobs. Like that should be my career.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, it's something about your intuition is trying to give you a message, something about trusting a call to do something bigger. And so maybe just keep that in mind. And it's also giving me some information about souls with whom you have had spiritual contracts, the ones that you've decided on before you came. They can help nourish you now into new relationships and collaborations. So just remember that as you're moving through the next while, you may be making some new connections, friendships. And as you're doing that, just remember that you've got the help of these. It's like sisters. It's like a sisterhood. They're there helping you as you work through this, as you choose the relationships and the things there's things coming along. And it just seems like there's some kind of calling. I don't know what it is, but just make sure you pay attention and take it when it comes. Trust it.
Sounds great.
Have you taken courses in spirituality?
More energy work. Lots of
Okay.
energy work type.
Well, and that's spirituality, energy work. It's funny when you said you're able to get into Akashic records, and I'm like, and then you said, but I can't channel, and I'm like, yes, you can. When you get in, anytime. And I always kind of giggle at people because people who read tarot cards or angel readings, they're like, well, I can't really channel, and I'm like, where do you think those messages are coming from? They're coming from the people, usually, especially with angel cards or tarot cards, from whoever you're pulling for, they're coming from their guides. Akashic records, same thing. You're channeling. It's just you need to adjust I always say adjust the satellite to be able to tune to where you need to go. You should be doing what I do. You should be doing readings. You should be giving people messages along with Akashic records. Your guides are like, she should be doing what you do. It's never too late. I didn't start till I was 55 years old. So it's never, ever, ever too late to go down that path. I'm not just saying that to Stacy. I'm saying that to everybody. You're never too young and you're never too late. I have done readings for 8-year-olds. I have done readings for 95-year-olds, everywhere in between. Now we're going to go back to this male entity that's coming. Entity. It's not an entity. It's a soul. Souls aren't. It's a male soul. It's a friend with a D name, like a David, Danny, Daryl, Darren, that type of name. It's associated with you. The whole time Angela was talking, I dug down. It's definitely associated with you. So
Kind of crazy because I do have a brother, Darren, but I haven't talked to him. I haven't heard he passed, but I probably wouldn't know if he had.
is there somebody you're able to oh, I got goosebumps. Is there somebody you can reach out and check that fact? Try. It might not, I might be way off. It might not be them. They came through very strong and quick. So usually to me, that would be like someone closer, someone you're connected with. Now it could be someone way from happens where and they're way like high school. You met them, you were around them, and they just within the last few years. And even though you might not have fucked in 20 years, when they go home, that's home. Remember, we only visit here. When they go home, they remember everything. Go, oh, Stacy was such a good person to me. First chance I get, I want to come back and give her a message. I knew if I kept talking, she would freaking get it.
I'm just thinking maybe it could be Doug. It was like an ex-boyfriend from a long time ago, but
yes, boom. Whew. Goosebumps. As soon as you said Doug, my arm lit up. Yes. And know that he's pointing here. He's giving you love. So there's not really a message. And a lot of times this will happen, especially when we do little mini readings. They just want to come through and say thank you. Simple as that.
thank you. That means a lot.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're supposed to connect. It has more to do with your channeling. Message me either on my Kevin Hughes or my Cavelli. We need to chat.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you very much. All my love to everyone. Blessings
Excellent.
and all.
Thank you. Holy, we're flying through these peoples. And I looked down at the clock and it was 7:30. Now it's like we only have 8 minutes left. What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to go to, things are popping up that weren't supposed to. Sorry. Stacy is done. I'm just seeing who's new. She's finally got her camera working. So, Miss.
Hello. Sorry, I just had a shower. I just got home from work and saw you were on. I was like, oh no, my camera.
How are you?
It's not working.
How
I'm
you
good.
doing?
How are you?
I am very,
bad.
very good. Narissa and I go back. Oh my goodness. I had just started. You were part of the Oily family.
Yeah. With I forget her name.
A very good friend of mine named Linda Grant and her daughter, Lemon is her last name now. And Linda asked me to do a reading for her daughter. So I did. And from that, her daughter sold, what are they called? Essential oils.
Yeah, Young Living Essential Oils. Yeah.
And so all kinds of people started doing readings with me, and I called them the Oily family. And you were you're one of the original Oily families. Yeah. Your guys are laughing at me. Keep on the path you're on. There's seems to be pressure to pull you one way or the other. Keep going down the same path you're on. You're doing something that it might not seem like it's working yet, but there's a future to it. It's there. Does that make sense? Does that resonate?
Yeah.
Okay. More importantly, Angela pulled a card. I feel it. Oh, goodness me. Go ahead, Ange.
I don't know. Are you feeling like it's just saying to relax because you are safe. It's giving me the message that you're safe and that you're protected. And even though there might be some change around you, that doesn't mean that you should be worried or fearful of that. It's a big dragon that's protecting you in this time of change.
Ooh.
And there's something about knowing that you are valued, knowing your own value, and that you matter. And this particular card has an action step, which is like, say yes to an invitation or an invite for someone. If someone asks you to do something with them,
Like
do it.
Step out of my comfort zone.
That means
Yeah.
you'd have to actually go outside your house.
Yeah, right. Not just to work and home again.
You need
Yeah.
you need that social aspect of life.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
being open to giving and receiving love and attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Big one for you. Your guides were like, when she said that, your guides were like going cuckoo. They were like jumping up and down. Big one for you. Beginning of 2026 is a social rebirth, I'm going to say, where you're going to be invited and you, as Angela said, say yes. But from that, it's going to go boom again.
Okay.
You've kind of turtled. You did this over the last while.
I always do that.
Yes.
So that
Stop
would
Like a
be
turtling.
hermit. I'm like a hermit crab. I just like hide in my
Yeah.
shell, and you know,
Yes,
I come out
no.
to work, and then I go hide again.
They're actually showing me you breaking your shell, not just
Yeah.
putting it to the side, but literally breaking it so you
Yeah.
can't come back and hide in it again.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
good
So
to
just
know.
relax and enjoy it. You're safe. You're totally safe.
Yes.
Okay.
Key word there. That's huge for you is you're safe. Don't worry.
By the way, our last session like this, you told me like to get stomach issues looked at, and I have like a little hernia thing there. So thank you for that.
No, it wasn't me. It was your guy. I was
I
going
know,
to take
but
credit.
thanks for
And your
relaying
guides
and
are like,
saying, go
don't
get it
you
checked.
dare. Yes. So guides are never wrong. They know. I mean, it's rare that a guide has been wrong. I can't remember it ever happening. And it's always funny because I always say I don't predict the future, and then I go and predict the future, and people come back to me and go, "Oh my God, I lost my job and I'm pregnant," and that actually happened. We won't say who. Whitney. But I know she's listening, so I had to tell the story. So yes,
Okay.
social aspect of life is going to play a big part in the first quarter of 2026 for you. Don't hide from it. Okay, young lady, keep in touch.
Sounds good. Okay, thanks. Bye.
We need to do a full session with the three of us, just so you know.
Nice. Yes.
We-
Now
we
that we're
both-
all better, are you guys feeling better? You're doing better?
Yes.
That's good.
100%.
It was
That's
the jungle flu is what I called it. It was
The
horrible.
jungle flu. Well, I had the Kelowna. I had the Kelowna Christmas flu.
Yes,
Oh,
it was
no.
going around. Okay,
Yeah.
young lady, take care.
Okay, thank you. Nice seeing you,
Bye.
Angela.
Tell your mom I said
Bye.
hi.
Bye-bye.
For one more, who should we pick? Sorry, I know we got a lot of people in the waiting room. I don't think I'm going to pick someone we've never read for before, and so I think that's Nicole. Nicole, you're up. You will be the last one. Evening, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Hi,
Hi, Nicole. I know Nicole.
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. Thanks for picking me. I've never used this app that we're on, so all of a sudden there I am. I'm available. It's neat.
And you're in front of millions
Hi.
of people. It's not millions.
Oh,
We wish there was millions, but you're probably in front of 15 people anyway.
great. All right. Well, my hair's a little trashed, but I'll live with it.
You look beautiful. How do you and Angela know each other? Your guides are saying I need to know the story.
Well, I'll let her tell. 'Cause-
Drew Nelson, actually.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Nelson introduced us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because Nelson went to practice mediumship with Nicole.
Yeah.
Boom. I was just they just brought it to me. They're like, oh my God, you're the Nicole.
Right. The Nicole. Yeah. Apparently, my reputation precedes me.
Well, it was funny because there was like 2 or 3 people in there in the waiting room that hadn't had readings yet. And I was like, why do I have to push it? I don't know who, but I'm going to go with Nicole because you're a damn medium. That's why.
Awesome. Thank you.
You do what I
Appreciate it.
do.
I do what you do. I have never done it like the way you're doing it. Like I've done it on Zoom, but like I've never used this other thing and been live. I'm live on Zoom, but like not on YouTube. I don't know.
No,
it's no different.
You know what? I started doing this in 2020. I took my first course through a gentleman named Ken Lewicki, and after level 2 in September, he said, "Now go out and do readings for people." And just do these little mini readings. That's what I did. We were supposed to do 20 before we took level 3, and I ended up doing 75. And then I decided, I was bored one Sunday, so I decided to go on Facebook Live and start doing these things.
Yep,
And
very
I've
cool.
learned it since. It is fun. I like them.
Yeah. See, I do it on Zoom because I don't know why, but I just like send out an invite, and if they show up, cool. But I've never gone on and just like lived out on social media, which I should do. It looks like
it's funny because there's a reason I'm telling you the story is because your guides are like, you need to do this. Do you do this full time? Do you do readings full time?
Well, like no, like I work in this industry full time, and I run a little school, and run some retreats. This year I ran 3 retreats, like for mediumship, with other teachers, But like it's not like I'm reading all day long. It's not like people are calling me and saying, "Do you want to like if I was going to do it free all day, then sure, I guess I could." But I do other stuff.
Yeah, people would do it free all day, but that doesn't pay the bills.
So yes, it's my full-time job, but I'm not reading full time. Like, like as in getting paid for it or anything like that. Just
no. But
nature of the beast. Yeah.
This is a great way to put your brand out there.
Okay.
I mean, we love doing it. We love doing these, but we also are advertising ourselves. And if anybody's listening, we do readings. And I will go back here, and I'm able to go to my graphics, my captions, and drag this down, and I can go here, and you can see, you can book your readings with us.
Very cool. Okay.
So even if you're on Zoom, you could go to your Facebook from Zoom live, even just jump on Facebook Live. It's a great way to advertise your business because you do more than just readings. You said you have a school, you teach people to do this.
I do. Yep, I do. I do all that stuff, and I host other people. Like,
where are you located?
Currently, I'm in Maui, but I live in White Rock, British Columbia. Also, so I'm married to an American, so I have dual status, right? And I don't have my elbows up. So yeah, I'm not anti-American or anything like that. I just full disclosure.
I looked down to make sure I wasn't wearing my elbows up hoodie.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost put it on today.
Arnie's a freaking shithead. Anyway, I live in Maui.
You know what? Angela and I are big travelers. We're going down to the States. That's
Yep.
not to bring politics into it, but that's If people wanted to reach out to you, how would they do that? Where's the best place to reach you?
Just go to my website, Love of Avery Kind, and go there and like fill out you can go in and like contact or whatever.
Say the name of your company again.
Love, like love, LOVE of Avery, my son, AVERY KIND, kind.com. And it's my son, his name is Avery, so that's why my company is called that. Yeah.
I like it.
It.
It's funny. And as soon as I brought you on, I'm like, well, why am I not getting anybody to come through? This wasn't about doing a reading for you. This was about you and I connecting because it was important. But we will talk later. I'm going to message you, or you can message me.
Sure. Angela probably has my
what
email.
You did with Mr. Nelson.
I know. The guy's a star. I mean, my son is like outrageous. My son is helping me write a book right now about my son. Like, I've been wanting to write this book. He's been gone now. Like, he's not actually gone. He's right here, but he's been like not. I've been trying to write a book about him for over a decade, but I'm very ADD and dysfunctional, and I'm very like Virgo, so I just do a lot of other things instead.
Squirrel.
But anyway, this winter I'm doing it. Squirrel, exactly. And I'm doing it. So I've been doing it and dictating it into the thing, and he keeps on bringing up all these great stories and memories that are so cool, like that I forgot about. Like, he showed me the other day that after I gave birth to him, I was completely devastated and alone, and I felt like the spirit world had ditched me and just were like, "You're such a loser, Nicole. You've trapped yourself in this horrible marriage, and now you have a child. Yeah, see ya. We're done." I felt like completely abandoned. But what it was Avery, who was in my field, who was like my right-hand man, became Avery. Like he was out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like for 23 years of my life, he was beside me in spirit. He went into the body. It just about killed me. Like I wasn't prepared for that. And I didn't understand it. It took me a little bit. Finally, spirit told me, I know this is what happens. Right. And they showed me that was what happened. And I was like, I didn't actually figure it out for many years later consciously because I was way too immature, but I did figure it out. And anyway, he showed it to me the other day. I was writing and then he brought it all back and I was like, oh my God, like you're really going to help me get this book written. I'm going to get it done.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We are over time, so let's connect in the next, probably wait till the end of January. We're going crazy right now. With moving, but we will connect, young lady. Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate it. I really neat. Great to see you guys, and thanks so much.
We'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Folks, I apologize. We went 7 minutes overtime, but we had to bring her on. That was an important message for somebody out there. Whoever you are, go to her website, look her up. And I've seen her results. She does amazing things. So everybody, maybe next week, we're going to try our best. Maybe.
If not, the week following.
The week following, 100% guaranteed. And we'll be in a proper studio. And we're going to, it'll look a little different. Till then, folks, take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you soon.